on this episode of Legends of Storm's Eye.
What ho there! Is that Thrastok the hero?
What is this? Where did this little puppy come from?
Well, that there's a ticking time bomb.
So how does it work?
You're going to have to kill him.
Oh yeah.
She could get us places sneaky.
That's true, but we need fast,
Yes.
not just
Get us-
sneaky.
Well, let's see how fast her sneakiness is.
That's a fair point.
Welcome to Zarnia for Games and Geekery. This is Legends of Storm's Eye, our actual play D&D show.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Clank.
Clang indeed. All right. Just up front, like and subscribe and share this, do all that stuff, comment.
Show us your love.
Yeah, tell us a great story that you had for this weekend or something like that.
Tell us
I don't know, just feed the algorithm.
Tell us which one of the characters you'd be friends with, even though you know it would be Legacy.
No one would be friends
No
with
one would be
Legacy.
friends.
No
with
one
you.
in the game is
We're not
friends
even
with
friends with
Legacy.
Legacy.
Oh! Anyway, if you're done setting yourself on fire, let's move on. In our previous episode, everyone had a long rest. That is the key takeaway. Everyone except for Iggy. Where were they having this long rest? In the very headquarters of the Obsidian Ring in Samat. They found it completely abandoned, except for a note left for Iggy. Iggy unfolded the note, scanned through it, and realized it was a ritual for summoning a familiar. The rest of the team were insistent that he not cast the spell. He agreed not to. Everyone else went to bed, except for Jack. But with a little bit of stinky fish rolling, he managed to elude even Jack's heightened senses in the dark. He found a basement and he cast the spell and summoned a narcoleptic chihuahua who spoke to him in the voice of his mother, Susanna Keldekonen, aka Silvertongue. He returned to the rest of the party and he was confronted by Thrastok, but managed to convince Thrastok for the moment to stay his blade and hear what the Chihuahua had to say. All right, we are here in the early hours of the morning in this tense standoff between Thrastok and Iggy. The rest of you sleeping upstairs. Thrastok, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I think we covered everything pretty deeply. We'll have to tell the others, I guess, in the morning and explain that your mom is back. How they'll take to it, I don't know, but it's troubling given that we had to fight her before, but the Chihuahua doesn't seem much of a threat.
No, look how cute it is. There we go.
I mean,
And you can stay watch, you know? Can sniff things out. Yeah, it can sneeze when it
can it breathe on its own? It doesn't seem to be very...
I'm sure it'll be
sturdy.
fine. Okay, Mr. Thrastok, if it's going to help you, if anything, I'm going to have a little bit of a break. And thank you for trusting me. I promise you, it's not for naught. Okay.
Well, it better not be. Anyway, go to bed. I'll finish out my watch and then wake up the next person.
Can I take a short rest at least?
Yeah, I'm going to say that you can take a... If you guys, if the team hangs around a bit in the morning, you can get your full 8 hours.
Okay.
But, you know, there are urgent things if you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Perhaps you need to be left behind.
I mean, I'm happy to do a short rest.
Well,
Get some hit points back.
I'll let him go back to sleep and I'll wake up the next person for watch, which I am going to arbitrarily say is Legacy. Legacy Makhanda, I think.
Why are you waking me up?
It's your turn for watch.
What are we watching?
Iggy came back, he's sleeping over there. He summoned a Chihuahua that's actually his mother.
Wait.
I'm going to bed.
What?
I'm going back to sleep.
Wait. I'm way too
Is the
tired.
Chihuahua still around if he's asleep?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's also sleeping.
It's a narcoleptic.
Makhanda,
chihuahua.
did you hear what?
I did catch the tail end of it. To be honest with you, I'm not going to follow up on it right now.
Yeah.
I'll wait until the other half of my sleep.
But he did say something about Iggy's mom
a Chihuahua mother, yes.
being a okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think we just wait around until next call.
Yes.
Yes. I'm guessing next call would be when everyone wakes up.
Yeah, how much sleep have we had? Like,
Because time is a wasting.
Time is a wasting, but I'm going to say that it's still the early hours, and if you get going in in 2 more hours, you can get your full long rest in.
So have we got an hour-long rest, like me and...
You've had a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everyone except Iggy is going to have has the benefits of a full long rest.
Okay.
Should we talk to this Dinalesh guy?
Dinalesh?
Yeah. He seems to like really not trust Iggy, and I want to know why.
I mean, yeah. Is he there? Dinalesh, right in front of us.
Yeah. Do you want to just in the same room, just take him to another room and
We'll just
let
drag
everyone else sleep?
him
Yes.
by his clothing as he's
Torture
tied up
everyone. You come
into the
across.
next room.
Well, you guys are already in 2 different rooms.
Yeah, you were sleeping in the
but-
ritual room.
Okay. All right. You're in a room alone with Legacy, Makhanda, and Dinalesh.
Listen, you really
Yes.
didn't like Iggy for some reason, and
I
we've
mean, I
only
think the
known him to
reasons
be
are obvious and completely sensible.
Okay, so everything you said, there was nothing else you need to tell us about. There's nothing strange that you've noticed or something odd going on that we don't know because the
Does
Iggy
none of that count as odd to you?
I'd like to...
You hear from the other room. What is this? Where did this little puppy come from? What is this?
It's
Where's everyone? I come in.
Go back to sleep.
I come into the ritual room where we are holding this. Have you guys seen this? Where did this come from?
It's a long story.
That is Iggy's mom.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to talk to Iggy when he wakes up because...
Magic stuff. Remember that ritual that he had in the piece of paper?
So he
And we told
cast
him
the
not
spell?
to do it.
The ritual that I took his mask from and said I would never give it back.
One
That's
and the same.
He went and did.
It seems so, yeah.
And that's the result right there. That buggy little chihuahua. Sleeping.
Okay, I'm also gonna wake up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why are we not waking up Iggy to inquire about this?
Yeah,
are we
Iggy-
first- Wait, what? Okay. What is up? I was on this boy's side. He
I
was so
know.
good. What is up?
Look.
So basically, when everyone went to sleep,
Randall comes in. I'm just feeling like there's a whole revolution thing going on out there, and they need me and the book of evidence. So I think maybe I'm gonna get going, and you can catch up to me.
Well, we'll just wait.
I don't know. It feels like you've got a lot of things going on that are not to do with me, and I should get going.
Is it morning?
He had a long rest. He's developed.
Seems like it's
My accent
morning.
changes every time. Nap, go to a different accent.
PM? Is it morning yet? Like
First
first light.
it's early hours, yeah.
Okay, I'll be up at first light. All right, chaps, let's get up. Iggy, wake up.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't wait any longer. We've got a revolution going on. We need to
okay.
go and sort some stuff
Okay.
out.
Okay, where's my mom dog?
What? Okay.
Over
Hello.
there.
so basically, Iggy ran away last night. He ran into the night. I tried to catch him.
Yeah, wasn't it your job to keep an eye on Iggy so he doesn't do that?
I tried, but he
Job
ran.
to keep an eye on Iggy? I thought we were taking a watch together.
We were taking a watch together, but I didn't want you to.
You were clearly
the
going
spell.
to do the spell thing.
He did the spell. He ran away from me. He hid in a stinky alleyway. I couldn't find him. He did the spell. And I guess apparently that is the spell.
Yo, look how cute it is.
Oh,
Looks like a rat.
yeah.
Iggy, you promised that you weren't
I'm
going
agreeing, I do
to
not-
do the
not-
spell.
Why
Not
do they
great.
think this is your mother, who we killed?
So,
Oh.
okay, come here.
No.
And I can teleport it in. Yes. And I explained to them the whole story.
Can we
the night
walk and
before.
talk?
Pardon?
Can we walk and talk?
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
kind of chivvy everyone out the door.
Wait,
It seems like a good idea.
wait,
Yes.
wait.
Come on.
Wait. Can't we, before we go anywhere, we know that they've all escaped, whoever's running this place has escaped to Delicos.
Yeah.
Yes.
To Redrees.
Redree.
Sorry,
Redrees,
Redrees.
Redrees,
Sorry,
yeah.
Redrees. I don't know why I thought Delicos. Redrees.
Statues are from Delicos.
Can't we use the can you replicate the teleportation?
I can do almost anything, my friend.
Why would we go to Red Rees if the what's the word that I want? The evidence against your brother is a Dalikos,
Yes.
according to your mother.
So we're trusting
Seeing as you've
we're trusting
informed us
we're
of my-
trusting this person who we fought and killed.
Well,
Well, that's the thing. Remember? Yeah. Don't worry, Mom. It's okay.
this is a part of your mother's soul, correct?
Yeah.
So, how do we know that this is the one that is corrupt? Like, is she
Remember
corrupt?
the police
Is-
officer with the ooze inside?
yeah.
That was Silvertongue. There was a
So Silvertongue
it was a
wasn't-
vessel. What you killed was just a vessel. My mom's soul is this little doggo and whatever's in the torment engine, apparently.
What's the torment engine?
It's you were. Has no one told him?
No, we should all know.
Why am I
about this
telling
one.
everything to Vrestock?
That's what your Goriel's building.
He's using the souls of the Gutterkin.
To build a torment engine.
Yes, when
Yeah.
you decided to run out of not join in on the necromancy, we've got a lot
yes,
of
the
useful...
I mean, don't call it
Enjoying it.
necromancy. It wasn't necromancy. We didn't bring anything back from the dead.
Anyway, my point is,
like you apparently did.
I mean, it's not. Okay, yeah, maybe.
my point is this mother here the same as the Silvertongue that we killed, or is this a different
Susie.
Susie? Because the soul is not the same soul that was in the Silvertongue body, if I'm understanding correctly.
There was no soul in the Silvertongue body. It belongs entirely to Ugoriel, just like
So you're saying
The
that was
police
Ugoriel inside Silvertongue body?
The same as
It was-
Funungus.
yeah,
Like a puppet.
like a puppet.
So Iggy, you hear in your head, okay, so it's a little bit more complicated than that. So, you know, like...
Yeah, but
you've
these
sto-
people aren't very smart.
Iggy, we don't talk about other people
We
that way,
can't
especially
hear
not
him
our
'cause-
friends, Iggy. Okay, apologize now.
I'm sorry, Ma.
No, apologize to them.
I'm sorry, guys. I called you stupid.
Oh,
I
we
didn't
didn't.
We couldn't hear anything.
Okay, Iggy, now. So, you know, yes, that is me, my aspects, my personality, my knowledge and stuff inside that body. But also part of my soul was taken away. So when you take away the soul from a person, you can still leave that knowledge and that personality, the basics of it there. But their empathy, their connection to other people, their love and their affection are taken away, are gone. That energy, that spiritual connectivity, that is what Ugoriel is using to fuel his torment engine.
I relay that information to everyone. So that's how it works. Basically, it's like an automaton that knows everything that you know, that says everything the way you say it, but it's not you.
Yeah. But also, not every soul is going into the torment engine. Those Gutterkin souls, they were going to be used to make those golems.
So there's souls in the golems.
Yes.
So currently inside those golems that talk to us have Gutterkin souls inside them.
I relay. This is all.
Yeah.
I'm middlemaning
So
this.
those ones weren't made with the Gutterkin souls. Those were kind of demos that we brought in
How does your-
to get Heid Groma on our side. We needed to get the Forge of Breath. If we got the Forge of Breath, then we could use an infinite number of souls easily to transfer into those golems, to turn all those statues into an army for him.
But we destroyed that forge.
We
Iggy,
haven't destroyed it.
your mom keeps saying we were doing this, you know,
Well, no, this is telepathic to me.
but you're relaying it.
I'm relaying it, but I'm not saying we. I'm being a little bit more tactful.
I mean,
guess.
we, the Obsidian Ring.
How
Yeah.
does your mom know all this information?
Well, I mean, I guess she was just rolling with the wrong crowd, you know? At some
I
point.
mean, you can't. I was rolling with the wrong crowd with the Gutterkin. It's
Yeah.
not really the same as being part of the Obsidian Ring.
Also, if she removed her soul at a certain point, how would this bit of soul
No, all
know,
this-
and this is the good part of her soul, how would this part of her soul keep being updated by the goings-on of Ugoriel and the Obsidian
I don't
Ring?
think she's being updated. I think it's just stuff that happened before she broke the piece of soul off.
Well, we're kind of in continuous cahoots, as it were.
What?
You know? No, my soul. Okay. It's very complicated metaphysics, but okay, honestly, I obeyed Ugoriel. Of course, I had to obey Ugoriel. That's that was my whole life. But there was something that not even his dark magic could smother, and that was, okay, Iggy, it is my love for you. Now, I know some teenage dwarves don't like to hear that. You know, they can feel a bit embarrassed, but
Iggy
you
starts
know, it's
blushing.
true.
What's
You know,
happening?
I love you very much.
My mom
And-
loves me.
And that love was, you know, the candle that allowed me to kind of keep on pursuing the return of my soul. And I managed, despite being beholden to Ugoriel, to continue to squirrel away parts of myself back.
Was this before or after she wrote the letter? In the
This
letter
was-
in which she
yeah.
says she doesn't love you.
It's not that she doesn't, it's that she can't. And so
Yes.
she's trying to find
So
a way
she's
to do.
beholden to Igoriel because she wrote in the book.
Yeah. But now, how do I know you're not still beholden to him? And I've done a huge mistake.
And also Makhanda wrote in the book.
And how do we fix some other stupid people that have... I mean, sorry, people who have written in the book who shouldn't have.
What? Who else wrote in the book?
I'm just chilling. I can't hear any of this.
I indicate...
Oh no. Well, that
Yeah.
there's a ticking time bomb.
Oh no.
So how does it work?
You're going to have to kill him.
What?
What?
That's the only
I
way to
didn't-
be
I
safe.
didn't hear that.
When he's not looking, just put him out.
Drinking water. On the
So, what is she saying?
She says it's very complicated
That's
and
not
she
what I
doesn't
said.
remember.
No, don't lie to them.
She doesn't remember.
Oh, look! A point as we walk along, where a group of people from the revolution have started to assemble again.
Yes, they've started to like put up some barricades,
Yeah.
raise up a little like flag.
We're gonna have to handle this very carefully. Legacy, do you want to do the talking?
Guys, what are we focusing on here? Are we going to try and get some evidence back to your father, or are we just going to give this up for naught and just fight an entire army on the small island?
We're not going to beat my father.
What ho there! Is that Thrastock the hero?
Indeed, it is I and my companions. We have returned.
And everyone
after
cheers.
speaking to
Thrastock.
You need to calm him down.
Right.
Iggy, can you understand why we are struggling to trust your mom? Considering that we had to, well, everything that's happened to us so far.
Oh.
Okay, so she's saying that we need to go to Delicos to get.
A little
Hyde's-
halfling woman with big butcher knives on her belt, like runs up to you. She's got like kind of like an apron, hair tied back. It's like, Thrastock, we've got the council holed up in their chambers. Just
long would it take
give
to
us the
get
word
Delicos?
and nail, and we'll take their heads clean off.
Hold off on that. We have gotten a day of grace after speaking to the commander of the navy.
You spoke with him there.
Yes, we spoke with him.
Yes, and the commander of the navies told us that there are some things we should potentially access to prove that we know what's going on the island.
I don't know what you mean.
it's
Just
hard-
tell me in plain words what you want of
You
me.
don't need to. You don't need to know.
Oh, all right then. I don't need to know.
I just need to
Just
talk.
tell me in plain words what you want from me, and then I'll do it.
Can I just
Don't
talk
worry,
to?
Thrastock.
I just need to talk to my compatriots.
Yes.
Quickly to the side. I kind of pull everyone aside. Guys, there's two things going on here that we need to. On the one hand, we need to get the evidence that proves that Heid is.
Can we
in-
trust your dad, to be honest?
No, but we can't help that. If
We have to still get the
fight,
evidence.
everyone here gets butchered out of hand.
Yeah.
If we don't fight, he might decide to butcher everyone out of hand, but we've got a chance.
Because
Okay.
where does your father's power come from? Does it come from like his status rings or whatever, or does it, because he seems pretty weak and ailing at the moment. Like, what's stopping Heid from just taking power, like doing a coup d'état, or is there something more that governs Heid having power? Is it? Do we need to convince your father in order to stop Heid?
We need to convince my father. If we convince him that Heid
And if
is
it-
part of the Obsidian Ring,
And he says Heid is out. Heid will then be out,
Heid
and
will-
nothing Heid can do
he's
about
still,
it.
as long as my father's breathing, he still has power over the chain of peace.
Then I think we need to get the evidence.
Okay.
Can I propose an alternative arrangement? Now, it seems your father was mainly concerned about an uprising of some kind on this island.
Yeah.
If we can speak to the locals and make sure some semblance of peace is maintained while we're away looking for evidence against your not brother, then perhaps it'll buy us a little bit more time.
The problem is that if we don't find that evidence, then the people won't be ready to defend themselves.
Well, let's just have we can have a conversation. We've
They can
got
ready
here a
themselves.
leader of a rebellion here, Mr.
So here's what I
Mr.
propose.
Popular.
If they just go home and chill out, then they're not
s-
going to come and kill people chilling.
They will still need leadership because
What about
the thing is, guys, Heid
Randall?
is not to be trusted. And
Fair.
if Heid is still if Heid still has any semblance of power, even if the people go back into their homes and do as he says, we have no guarantee that he won't just come through and take everyone out.
Why don't
out
we
this
put
town.
Randall in charge of everyone, and they can kind of ready themselves for sort of guerrilla warfare?
So that's why I think the 5 of us should, or 4 of us should go get the evidence we need, or try and get the evidence while Thrastok and someone else stays behind and leads the potential.
Thrastok's not staying behind. He needs to come with us. We can ask Randall. Randall is also a paladin.
But Randall has no skin in this game.
Yes, he does.
He really
This
does.
is
He
But
really
surely
does.
Randall would want to get his whole thing of it's about discovering more about the obsidian ring. So surely he'd want
Let's
to go.
ask him.
Have you spoken to the people?
Well, that's before we speak to the people. The people need leadership. They don't
Oh,
need.
okay. I mean, I just was talking to some of them while, we were having our revolution. And I had a few ideas that I wrote down here. And maybe we could suggest these ideas.
Okay.
And if we leave them in place, then, right, maybe we can't prove Heid Bromar's evil now. But maybe while we try and build a case quietly, this will stall things enough to keep things under control.
Okay.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps if we keep Heid occupied here, then his nest will be unguarded.
That's a good idea.
I was talking to there are some of the people who are quite clever when you talk to them. The first idea I said that was that we asked for a purging of all the corrupt officers and watchmen. All the cases that are outstanding be reviewed, and anyone wrongly convicted is pardoned. There will be a group of independent civilians who can review complaints against the watch. There can be an end to transporting, and there'll be compensation for anyone who was punished wrongfully. Now that's a lot of work, but that might also keep things Heid Bramar tied up chasing all of this down and dealing with all of this while we quietly go off and...
Look, I like the idea of keeping him here and occupied, but he will agree to whatever we say.
Yes.
You guys spoke to him.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a very agreeable.
Yeah, he'll
very
agree
nice
and then
guy.
do whatever the hell he
And then
wants.
do
Yeah.
whatever. So yes, I think we should definitely throw those out to him as a way to slightly stall. But we still have to get the people ready to fight. Even though they will lose, it'll slow them down and it'll get everyone else the time to go.
No,
What?
we're not going to have these people fight against trained marines. What do you think will happen to them? They'll all die.
They're
Are
gonna
you
die.
going to die with them?
They're gonna die anyway.
Not necessarily. Maybe in time, but not immediately. I think Heid Bramar will play along long enough that we will be able to get the evidence.
If we give Heid the illusion of cooperation, then he might be called off for long enough for us to at least get evidence against him and return while he thinks he's still in control and has power, and then we can begin a proper revolution.
Have you forgotten that Heid knows that we're onto him? Because we sent the soldiers back to his ship, and they will tell him that we have gone to his.
But we have
As far
your
as-
father.
Yeah.
Your father's
Your
still
father's
alive.
only interested in a rebellion. If there's no rebellion on the island and your father says then we're not going to invade the island, then
And as far
there's
as
not much that I can do.
they know, we got, we didn't know the password and we had to take on those.
Yeah, but my father won't stop the rebellion for anything. The only thing that will get my father to stop the rebellion is if we get proof that Heid.
Well, that's what we will
That's
do.
what we need to go and get.
Yes.
And
So,
And
but then,
if you think exactly what you're saying, that he's onto us, then the longer we're here, the more danger we're putting all
No,
these people into.
we're not trying to convince him, we're trying to convince Thrastok.
I agree with you.
Thrastok's the only one who's saying, no, let's not go and do evidence.
No, he's saying we
No,
must go do
Thrastok
evidence.
is saying we
What
must.
I'm saying is this. I'm saying we can't fight because everyone here will die if they fight.
Yeah.
Agreed.
What I'm saying is we need to find the evidence, but we don't have enough time to do that.
So we're
While
creating
the
a
ships-
stall tactic.
So we create a stall tactic by doing all of these complicated committee things that
Yeah.
people want.
okay.
And while we can even demand that Heid Bramar stay here and personally supervise as a mark of good faith, that he personally has to be at all you
you don't understand.
Yeah, which
you don't
he'll
understand.
say yes, and he'll...
In what?
he'll what?
12 hours time,
Yes.
regardless of what we have sent to Heid or whatever, he is going to attack.
Your
Okay.
father kind of keeping him in check?
No.
How far is Dalekos from?
We have a teleportation device. I can
2
actually
days.
point that out as well.
2 days.
Journey by ship.
But the teleportation only takes us to Redrees.
But surely using my magic,
It is a burnt out circle. You can't use that one again.
Okay.
perhaps I can create another one.
I do not believe you're at a high enough level yet to do that.
Do we know anyone in Delacour so we can?
What about the other cleric, the guy we tied up?
Yeah?
Where is he?
Dinesh?
Dinesh, we got him with him.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
with us.
Wait, we just
I actually want to talk to him
tied up
quickly.
bro with us.
Yeah.
I actually want to talk to him a bit.
All I'm saying is
Is-
before we talk to him that with all of the things we can say to Heid, he is ruthless,
Okay.
and either we can get these people to fight and defend themselves in whatever little bit we can,
Okay.
or we can just leave them to just be murdered.
Okay.
That's our option.
Then I will stay and I'll fight with them, and you guys can go and do what you want.
Solid reasoning.
I'm not selling them out. If I start a revolution, then I jolly well better be at the front lines. So that's just it.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
What if we vote?
Oh, that's a good idea. We don't do anything by democracy, so let's vote. All in favor of all of us going to go get evidence while we leave the locals here to make some kind of a deal or stalling
Stall
tactic,
yeah.
right? Hands. Ooh. All in favor of another plan?
Of the plan of a person staying behind.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that too.
I will stay behind.
Ooh, one vote a
Who are you?
person.
Randall.
Randall Tumblewind. We
You've-
fought together. We did a whole bunch of...
Is there any-
it's a couple of hours later, so your accent changed again.
You know what? You took a big game, and I'm very upset now.
so Thrastok and Randall together can lead the revolution.
Or Thrastle can come with
But
us.
we just voted.
We just
and-
voted.
And that was so.
We're all leaving.
Yeah, we're going, and Randall's going to stay.
Yeah.
And if
Randall will head up the stall tactics. He knows
Yes.
what he's doing. He's
Yes.
stalled many a time.
If there is one thing I know, backwards and forward, it is the law.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Every clause and statute.
I mean, honestly, if you wanted someone else who would hold things up with the minutiae of the law, it'd probably be the lawyer. But, I understand he needs to go too.
I mean, if we're going to Heid Gromar's place, so if anyone knows that place good, it's him.
And has the ring to get us in.
Yeah. You have to come, Legacy.
I mean, I can just give you one of you guys the ring.
I think they will
That's-
recognize.
High blood pressure. It's not giving off. Yeah, we're gonna go. We have to go.
we have to go.
Can I find out from the cleric what level he is?
You can just size him up arcanely and be like, this guy is a little above his head, above his head.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a newbie. There's no
Not a
chance.
newbie.
But it's not. Yeah, this is intense stuff happening here.
Yeah, but he definitely threw himself, saw an opportunity to jump on board with the rest, with all of you, and instantly regretted it.
So how are we getting to?
Randall.
Is there any... Oh,
Shall we speak to the people, put these 5 demands to them, get their approval of that, and then you can begin the stall process?
I believe so. And they say that they have the council blockaded. So I assume that all the councillors are inside,
Yes.
which would be a very good place to begin.
Bargaining chip indeed. Let's get the people, get a soapbox, climb up on the people, get the people around, get a soapbox, stand up
Yeah,
there.
they clang around.
Got you an apple box, is that okay?
Thorin brings you a couple of boxes to stand on.
This will be known as the sausage box speech because there was a big box of sausages. People, the army have held off. We have spoken to them and we have been discussing. We have 5 demands we wish to put to them.
Yeah, demand.
The first demand is a purging of all corrupt officers and watchmen.
Swords and blazes come up. Purge them. Purge.
Second demand, a review of all cases and a pardoning of all convicted wrongfully.
Purge them.
Third, a group of independent civilians review all complaints against the watchmen, so this never happens again.
Never again.
Four, an end to transporting.
Transport?
What? Transporting?
When people are sent away on ships.
Against their will.
5, of course.
Humanoid trafficking.
5, compensation for all who are wrongfully convicted.
yes!
Yeah.
Agree with these demands.
All right.
Yeah, we
roll a
do.
persuasion with advantage. Yeah.
That's
I rolled a 16 there.
20.
Yeah.
Don't use up your 20s.
Oh, 18.
18.
Nice.
All right, the crowd is on your side. You're speaking their language. They are down for it. They're jamming. They're yes.
Very well.
Purge
Then
them. Compensation for all.
All right then, sir. Let's do it.
Indeed. Randall Tumblewind will take these demands and put them forcefully to the leader of the chain of peace. But basically, we will leave Randall to handle this whole thing in the negotiations, and we'll skate off.
Skedaddle.
Okay, how do we get to Dalekos?
Excellent question.
Yeah.
How do we get there fast?
Before you go, Randall just leans into Legacy and he says, "Oh wait. No, he does not." And he just says, "Be careful. Look after yourself, and just trust that there is justice."
Oh, okay. I'll.
Look, you are a lawyer. You're a man of the law. You do that because you, in some way, understand that justice is possible, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the reason why we do what I do. What I do.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, I guess.
Keep doing it.
Oh.
And he gives you a kiss on the face.
Ah!
Like a big cat lick.
Cat kiss.
Thank you. That was rough.
All right, comrades, go well. All right, revolution through reform.
Purge them.
Can while we're away, would I be able to communicate just to check in with Randall every once in a while into his mind to see how things are going?
Yeah, so you can use sending because you know Randall now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can we ask him to just... Is there any way he can let off an emergency signal if things go really bad?
So that we can be back in 3 days. Two
Pick
days.
up the bodies.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll take us a while to get back with him.
Okay.
All right,
Is there no other way we can get? Is there no?
Is there no other way to get there? Just on the...
to get to Dalekos.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there somewhere we can rent a Zeppelin? Or like an airship of some kind?
So no, there's no way you can rent a Zeppelin here.
Oh, the stealthy way.
Yeah.
So going from this side, Thrastok, you don't know much about this world. There are very little contacts that you have. You came here via the
Storm,
via the storm. Legacy, you know that there are ships available. That kind of way. You also know that your ring will give you access and access to a lot of stuff. Yeah. Jack, I don't think you have any ideas.
What? Jack helping? Not helping?
Jack never really left Samat. Whoa.
That's
fine. All right.
So rude.
Makhanda, you know that Rodriguez isn't completely as isolated as people think it is.
Whoa.
You know that there is a network that you used to exit the island.
No.
Dalekos and Rodriguez. Okay.
Yeah. So you know that there is like a network of Rodriguez citizens and spies that the Lord Orogoth has like set in place to keep tabs on the chain of peace. And that if you make contact with one of them, perhaps one of the agents that you know of to be in this city, you could possibly find a faster way around the eye.
Oh, to Dalekos.
Yeah, to Dalekos, anywhere.
Okay,
in the
cool.
eye. Yeah. Glenda, no, I don't think you have any secret ways. And no, you just remember Lady Jasper
village
Mistwater
girl.
saying that she had ways of getting people from place to place.
Ooh, yes.
So, those are the three things that I think you have as options to getting off the island.
Guys, the crumpet lady, she knows a way
Crumpled.
to get Didn't you give us crumpets and you said if she gave us crumpets? It doesn't
We
matter.
did.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't name someone according to the things that they give you. You call them what they're called.
I mean, people are called after their professions all the time.
What did the crumpet
The
lady
crumpet
say?
lady said that
Crumpled.
she could get us places sneaky.
That's true, but we need fast,
Yes,
not
get
just
us
sneaky
fast.
sneaky.
Well, let's see how fast her sneakiness is.
That's a fair point.
What other options do we have?
I mean, look, like you saw, the ring that I got from my dad has access, gives us access to stuff, but it's
But
pretty.
it also
it's-
notifies everybody where you're going.
yeah, and it's also standard. You know, there's nothing
Fast.
super fast that I can think of.
What
Okay.
about the flying ship?
Which flying ship? There's no
The one that's above the boat? There wasn't. You said a hangar.
Oh
There
no,
was-
it
that was
was
empty.
It was empty.
Oh, but there was one above the boat. Oh no, but it flew away.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
And we couldn't get up to it then. How would we get up to it now?
You would wave his ring around.
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
that's Obsidian Ring stuff. That's not my father's stuff.
Well.
Well, it's one and the same.
It's okay, my boy. You're doing your best.
I think it comes
Okay,
down
well,
to criminals, the crumpled lady,
Crumpled lady.
or an evil vampire network.
I explain my thing, of my situation. Would I be able to, if there was someone who I knew was part of that network, would I be able to just randomly try and do ascending and see if I could contact someone?
Yes,
in the
you could.
network?
You can use ascending because you would know them.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And how will they
I
get
do
us
that.
to Dalekos?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask. them.
Okay,
You
do
have
it.
25 words to ask them.
25 words. Yes, okay.
All right.
So,
So your contact on this island is Professor Sidlin Woolaroo.
Sidlin Woolaroo.
That's nice.
Prof.
Natalie,
What's he
is that
professor
full running?
of?
Archaeology.
Ah,
Oh, archaeology.
I do dig that.
I think it rocks.
Play.
Back on target, everyone.
Sorry.
Back on target. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I do my sending. I only have 25 words, and
Yes.
I can only speak once. We can't have a conversation.
He can reply.
Oh,
Once. Yeah.
okay, once. Okay, cool. Concentrate. Prof. Woolaroo.
Prof is fine.
Yeah.
Or Woolaroo.
Woolaroo. It's I, Makhanda. I need transport to Dalekos as fast as possible.
ASAP. Just
Stat.
Stat. No. That means because that would mean I need transport as quickly as possible. I need the fastest transport possible to get to Dalekos. Where can I find it?
Hasn't that been like 200 words?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just need to check the name of something.
that was good. That was
I mean, that was yeah.
Yeah,
It's like all
pretty
the
good,
elsewhere
cohesive.
when you
Where can I-
houses cost money.
Depending on our yeah. Did you say where we were?
doesn't really matter.
I guess because we know where he is. So
Yeah.
we can find him. Okay.
I don't know about using the vampire network, but
This is the quickest though, because this is only going to take like 30 seconds for him to send a message and then hopefully get one back. Rather than us going to the
after a
crumpled lady.
long beat, you hear the voice of the professor in your head. Find me at Villakaza's Emporium.
All right.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go there.
Well, we have a connection. Yes, we can go to Villakaza's Emporium.
Yeah, we don't really have time to waste. Let's go.
Let's move.
Hustle. You get to Villakaza's Emporium. It's kind of like one of the bigger shops in Samat. You know, it's a bit of a dealer of all kinds of goods. Its door is bolted. Its windows are shuttered. There's been a bit of chaos and madness, so obviously it's kind of locked up. What do you want to do?
Go inside.
Yeah.
All right. So you knock surreptitiously on the door. Door opens a crack, and you see the eye of the professor. He says, "The bats are out early tonight."
That's why they don't fly as high as they used to.
Oh. All right, please come in. Thank you. Yes. Makhanda, I am Professor Woolaroo. It is a pleasure to meet you finally face to face.
Indeed, I've heard so much about you, Woolaroo. I admire your work from afar.
Yes, I've been reading some of your studies. It's been just a wonderful academic work that you've been doing.
Oh, thank you very much. And
Please come in out of the street. Come out of the street.
Thank you.
Have we been followed? Is anyone following us?
I don't know. Did anyone roll a perception check?
Can we
Can
quickly
I?
look around? Yeah.
Can I quickly roll?
Yeah.
Oh, can someone else roll? That was very bad.
Rastok isn't very skullduggery, so you won't.
You will, I mean, yeah, that's also very low.
I got
Okay.
mine's 10.
No, this is Thorin with you.
Okay.
Thorin's still with us.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm here. I'm a witness to history.
Shouldn't you
No, he was
witness
staying
with
with
Randall
Randall.
Tumblewind?
Yeah,
He is
Thor,
going to
you've
be
gotta go
leading
back.
the
Go
conversation.
But this is where Night Night is.
Okay, Night, tell him.
Deputy Day Knight.
Yes, Night Night.
I'd like you to help the history with Randall. He is also a deputy, and he will help us both change the tides of history, and you need to go there.
He needs you to watch his back. We think he
Yeah.
might be in danger.
If he's in danger, then there's no one better on the case than Night Night. But if the Night Night is unavailable, then Day Night.
Great stuff, Day Night.
Away! And Zoran heads off. Right. Okay, that was a bit strange, but okay. So, where do you need to get to? Oh, wait, you said Galagos.
Yes,
All right.
as soon as possible.
And they are all okay with the Lord?
I have not spoken to them that much about the Lord.
Oh, of the
yeah.
glorious one.
There hasn't been time, but
The sweet and kind Lord, you have not...
the good and holy.
Divine sense getting anything off this professor?
No, not particularly. He doesn't seem particularly evil of himself.
Iggy's trying to see fangs. Does he have fangs?
No,
Okay.
no.
Is he attractive?
Yeah, he's a tallish, elven old man.
Elven?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay. Now, the network is open, of course, to you. As the highest librarian of the Lord, we will allow you anywhere you need to go.
Thank
Come
you.
with me.
Great assistance to me
Highest
and my
librarian
What?
of the Lord.
Does that
Lord.
Goes to like this like big sort of like very heavy looking sarcophagus and twists a little ornament on a shelf next to it, and the sarcophagus slides to the side, and there's a stairway down below.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused
Wait.
because I thought you were trying to get your son back from the
I
Lord.
don't think now is the time.
Oh, it is very, very, very great honor for his son to have been chosen as a consort to the Lord Oragoth, yes.
Yes, rather don't.
Just,
Yes,
yes,
just-
just,
Not now.
How's this going to work? What's
Oh,
down
come
there?
with me. And
okay.
he heads off down, and you're like, oh, last one, just twist the gnome.
I've heard that one before.
All right, and as you head down the last one past, it sees this little like gnome ornament on the wall. You just give it a little twist, and the sarcophagus slides back. You go down these several steps. It takes a little twist, then down and opens up into a stone room underneath. And down there is a. Now you start getting a sense of like some evil things emanating from a couple of the boxes down here. And Professor Woolaroo says, "Okay, I have been studying as the Lord has intended, looking for the temples. Your instructions and the communication that I gave you, did it lead to anything? Did you manage to find any of the temples?"
Yes, I believe we've found 3 of them so far. A few of them still remain unexplored, but we will too. Yeah, it's been a very adventurous journey. Yes, we've seen 2 at least so far. 3 remain unexplored.
Ah, truly. This is a very good day then for the Lord Aragoth. Ah, yes.
Indeed, the Lord.
Blood
What
be
a guy.
given.
the Lord, yeah.
Yes, may he be praised.
So you are going. Wait, you said you're not going to Red Rees. You're
Not
going,
yet. We shall go soon, obviously, to
Still looking
give
for the
honor to the
temples.
Lord.
Oh, of course, of course. All right. I mean, that just seems a bit strange that you're not going back to Red Rees.
Oh, super keen to get back pretty soon, and will.
Roll a deception check.
Because I'll roll
That'll be, what is that plus? 6.
Well, I rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
I mean, it's just like whatever you say. Your great work that you have been working on, it has been just. Oh wow! I'm looking forward to reading volume 18.
Oh, it's coming and it's gonna be a doozy.
Really? Do you have any little spoilers?
Oh, let's just...
guys, there's just no time.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we're in a big rush.
Of
We've got
course.
to make
Don't
haste.
ever watch the trailers.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know the Lord waits for no one.
No,
Exactly.
All right. Ah, yes. Blood be given. All right. And he leads you to a door set in the wall. And he opens it. And it's just a blank stone. He's like, oh, I keep forgetting. Takes a bunch of keys at his belt, goes through them. Delicos. All right. Now, here we go.
Wait. Oh no!
Doesn't count.
I don't know how to get to that. Sorry.
I'll get it. I'm not. I can.
No. You keep.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'll get it.
Okay. Okay. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
I'm so sorry.
That was such a good. It was such a moment.
Okay.
I'll do the wait.
All right. He takes a bunch of keys, starts going through them.
Wait. How do we get back once we're done?
Probably same way as we're going there.
Yes.
It seems like it's a network of the connected spy network.
But if we need a special key to get.
He'll have his connection on Delicos.
I'm
Yes.
sure
Machete
I'll
on the
find
other
his
side
Connection
will
on the
take you
other-
through.
Machete?
Machete.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. Thank you.
No problem. Blood be given.
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 Okay.
Under his blood.
All right. Here it is. Good luck, brother. Opens the door, and you see another door on the other side. And you can open that, and opens the other way. And you see a cellar lined with casks.
That's so cool.
Okay. There's no one there.
Walk through. You don't see anyone? Yeah.
What are the odds that he's sending us to Rodriguez unbeknown? Like,
No. I know I would have sensed
Okay.
if something was amiss.
Okay.
No, this is right.
No way of other way of finding out, and I'll walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Before you go, Makhanda takes out a letter. This is for your eyes only.
Thank you, brother. I put it in
All right.
tunic.
Good luck. Blood be given.
Blood be
Blood be
given.
given.
Bye.
The door locks. You hear the door behind you close. Click. And if anyone wants to try and open it, you'll see just stone behind.
Ooh. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, do we recognize anything? Is anything familiar?
Yeah,
Is it
what are
just
these
me?
casks?
So there's large casks of wine lining the walls. You can see that they're the Vale Vineyard of Dalikos. The Vale Vineyard of Dalikos embossed on all the sides, burned in. You can smell like the musty smell of a cold cellar, and also the wood of the oak and the tang of sweet wine in the air. It seems to be pretty quiet. Down on the end, there's a set of stairs leading upwards.
Can I just ask? So we'd said that we wanted to get to Delacrosse to get information on your
Heid.
not brother on Heid, and so but did we say specifically where? Like, are we going
So
to
that's
his
why
house?
we need to ask.
At
his mother
mom
knows
dog.
at his headquarters.
Mom dog says it's at his
Headquarters.
headquarters where he lives.
Wait, so this
His
the trans-
chambers. Yeah.
So we might be in Hyde's house.
In Hyde's quarters.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, you would know if we
You
were.
would know where that is.
Wouldn't you?
Well, I wouldn't recognize it from this wine.
You would know
cellar.
where it is.
But surely,
No,
no,
you know,
guys, we're in the Red Reeds vampire network. There's
Yeah.
clearly doors that connect to the network bases.
Yeah. So,
Sure.
So
we
we're
have
on
to,
Dalikos in the vampire network
Yeah.
location.
Okay.
Cool.
So we need to get out
And I
into
guess
the open air so I can find out. I can figure out which
I'm
way
gonna
to go.
take one of the wines.
Yeah, there's some other
Yeah,
smaller
I'm gonna-
bottles. You
yeah.
can just like,
Girl, I am joining you on that.
It's been a stressful
Here,
Someone
time.
help me carry it.
suddenly the room is flooded with light from the one end as a trapdoor opens, light pouring in.
Yeah, fresh dog.
Then a shadow stepping down.
Should be
And
high.
you see this big man standing almost like to the rafters.
Machete?
Yeah, he looks at you and he says, "The evenings are dark here."
And the lightest in the day.
Makhanda, the High Librarian, honored to have you here.
It is good to see you, Machete. Thank you very much for having myself and my compatriots.
No, of course. You are always welcome in the network, as long as your blood is good.
The blood stays good, my brother.
Ah, yes, good.
We are on a mission. There's information that we seek. Might I ask precisely where in Delacoste we are at the moment?
We are in we are in the meadowlands above the town.
Meadowlands. Does he recognize
Do
Meadowlands?
I know where that is? Obviously I must,
It's quite close to the main city of Portdale.
Okay, so we need to get going.
Let's get moving.
Whatever is needed by the friends of Oragoth.
What is the thing that we say?
Blood be given.
Blood be given.
Blood.
Blood be given.
Let's be
Yes.
given. Okay, yeah.
Let's
I
go.
guess we
Let's
might
go.
as well
Makhanda, I have this for you.
Oh.
And there's another letter
Oh.
for your
thank you.
eyes only.
I'm collecting a lot of these, but it was great. Thank you very much.
What do you mean, how many?
How many?
Times can we say may blood be given?
Not enough time.
Not enough time.
enough.
Not
Am
enough.
I right?
Blood
Not
be
enough
given.
time.
Absolutely.
Blood be given.
Blood be given.
May blood be given.
It's been a while since I've had so many. Blood be given.
Blood be given.
He doesn't speak. He doesn't know.
He's a mute.
He's a mute.
He's a mute.
Yeah. He doesn't look at him. You can poke him. Doesn't say a thing.
Sad.
Very,
He's
very
Very.
quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway, we must be moving on.
yes, we collected them and ate them.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Did you say, Makhanda, that there were other letters in the other stops?
Other letters. Well, just before coming here, I spoke to one of the brothers. He said there was some important information for me. And
It
relayed.
seems as though the Lord is trying to send you a message. Perhaps it is important that you read those messages now.
As soon as possible.
It's very clear that those messages were. It said for his eyes only, and we wouldn't want to go against what
The Lord Aragon.
commands.
Blood be given.
Yeah, blood be given.
So
Alright,
we've,
let's not overdo
the Lord's
it.
commanded us to go on this mission, which again, you understand, we can't really talk about. So we need to get going. Can I roll? Persuasion?
You may.
Thank you.
Yo. Our rolls are so bad.
Oh, today's been horrible.
It's been
Yeah.
So bad. And with the persuasion of 10, you would have thought it was
Where are you from in the cradle?
in the. That's a interesting question, because aren't we all truly from the Lord's bosom?
In a sense, yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Indeed. Well, brother, if
Makhanda, have you betrayed us?
Brother, never. I, the head librarian who served the Lord himself for so many years and sacrificed my own son. How dare you even suggest such a thing?
Roll with advantage, persuasion.
Okay, so 18 plus,
Oh, thank goodness.
so 20.
30-20.
Of course, forgive me.
Do not
Makhanda.
forget yourself, brother.
No, of course. Please, come with me. And he turns and leads you up into the higher levels of the vineyard. It turns out to be a lovely palatial place, light bathing everything. It looks quite beautiful. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh no! We need to get waste a lot of time with the
With the blood be given stuff.
stupid vampires.
I'm saying blood be given.
A whole new world.
Blood be given.
All right, so, blood be given.
Blood be given.
But also taken.
It's like seeing Thrash Talk on the side there, like, oh, right. All right, please like, share, and subscribe. Visit our Patreon.
Patreon.
And what?
Sorry, what?
Patreon.
Money be given.
Blood be given.
Oh no.
Link in the description.
But thank you to Zootee Studios and to Special Effects Media SA and to the National Arts Council of South Africa for making all this possible. Yeah, sparkle hands. I don't know. It's a big
Yeah.
thing.
Just
Thanks,
I don't.
Terrence, for joining in on that. Wow.
I didn't realize we were all doing sparkle hands.
Do it.
Do it
Clank,
now.
the sparkle
clank,
hands.
clank, clank,
There you go. Happy? Happy?
Yes.
Happy?
Yeah.
Ecstatic.
Feels so
All right, and cut it.
See you soon.